How long has Larry been a plumber? Number 3. Why is Larry sometimes depressed? Number 4. What is a miser? Number 5. What might Larry have done if he knew his parents were rich? Number 6. How long has he lived in Chicago? Number 7. What is his wife's name? Number 8. How many children do they have? Number 9. Before he was married, how long had he been a plumber's apprentice? And number 10. What does Larry often think about? Now, check your answers. Number 1. What is Larry's job? Larry is a plumber. Number 2. How long has Larry been a plumber? Larry has been a plumber for 23 years. Number 3. Why is Larry sometimes depressed? He knows he could have been a doctor. What is a miser? A miser is a person who doesn't spend money. What might Larry have done if he knew his parents were rich? He might have gone to medical school. And number 6, how long has he lived in Chicago? He has lived in Chicago for 15 years. And number 7, what is his wife's name? His wife's name is Margaret. Number 8, how many children do they have? They have 2 children. Number 9, before he was married, how long had he been a plumber's apprentice? He had been a plumber's apprentice for 3 years. And number 10, what does Larry often think about? He thinks about what might have been if he had gone to medical school. Okay, see you next time. Bye-bye. Practicing English.
Oh, Tarek, what's wrong? You look terrible. Are you okay?
No, not really. One of my students was really ill in class yesterday, and I think I might have picked up something from her.
Oh no, that's terrible. You should go home and rest. You know, it's cold and flu season. You ought to be careful that you don't pass the cold on to others.
I know, feel really bad. I think I have a fever, my body aches everywhere, and I'm starting to get a bad headache. Plus, my eyes are watery, my throat is sore, and I'm coughing every 5 minutes.
Sure sounds like a bad cold to me.
I know, me too.
Hi, Tarek. Tarek, you look even worse today. What are you doing here? You should be in bed.
I know. I've been to the doctor's office this morning, and she said the same thing. She gave me some pills to take and some stuff for my throat, but I haven't taken them yet.
Yeah, but why didn't you go home?
Well, I have these tests to score for my class, and I have to get them done.
Man, look at you. You look...
I know. I've been told. I look terrible.
Yeah, that's the word. Terrible.
Thank you very much.
It looks like a bad cold. Have you been to the doctor's yet?
Yes, I have. I went to the doctor's this morning, before I came to school.
What did she tell you to do?
Well, you know, the usual. She said that I should take these pills, drink plenty of fluids, and rest for 3 days. She also said I might have to come back in 3 days, if I'm not better.
Yep, that's what they say everywhere. Okay, so what are you doing here?
Well, I just gave my class a midterm yesterday, and I want to give their test scores back. So I have to get these tests done.
Yeah, but your doctor said to get into bed and rest.
I know, but...
Look, I know you must be feeling really awful. Why don't you give the test to me? I will score them, and then I will give them back to you. In fact, I'll take your class tonight so you can go home and rest.
You're kidding. Would you do that for me?
Of course. Maybe someday I will be sick and you can return the favor. You know, you shouldn't be around these people when you are ill, as you might spread the germs to other people and make them sick.
Yes, I know. Well, Dave, if you could take the class and tests for me, I could go home right now. Would you score these for me?
No problem. What else do you need?
Well, if you could take my class for me tonight, we're doing a reading on Shakespeare. And in grammar, we're studying modals. You know, can, could, will, would, might.
Okay, that's easy enough.
Thank you so much. This is great. Now I can go home and rest.
Just show me your lesson plan and we'll be set.
Thank you again for your help. On this page.
Oh, okay. Tariq, hey, how are you doing?
David, you wouldn't believe it. I just came back from the hospital.
The hospital? What happened?
You won't believe this.
Wait a minute. Why do you have that bandage on your head?
Well, the medication that the doctor gave me made me feel really tired. This morning, when I went to take a shower, I fell and hit my head on the tile. I had to go to hospital to get my cut bandaged.
You're kidding.
No, it's been a terrible 3 days. First, I get the worst cold of my life. Then I fall in the shower and I have to get my head sewn up. It's one thing after another with me lately.
Wow, that is a bad week. You have had some really bad luck.
Well, I'm glad I'm better now again. But I was sick on my days off from teaching. Now I still have 5 more days until I have time off again.
Well, the good news is that you are better. Your class made you a get well card, and we are all glad to see you again.
Thanks. And thanks again for taking my class too. And I am glad to be feeling well again.